Hey guys, welcome back and welcome to another video. Today's workout and today's video is going to be focused on, again, my pull workout. It's going to be the alternate pulling day, so we're focusing on the back and the biceps. Pretty much any upper body pull movement is how I split these up. So the way I have these scheduled is I have the primary workout for each a push, pull, and a legs, or the A workouts. And then on the second time through, or the second pass of the week, I go into a B workout. So really what that comes down to is a couple different things. If I'm using a barbell in the A workout, I like to use dumbbells in the B workout. Sometimes I'll also play around with the sets and the weight. So I'll do, maybe if I did 3 sets at a heavier weight on the A day, on the B day I might do 4 sets with a lighter weight, add more volume. Really kind of going on how I'm feeling. If I'm recovered and I'm ready to go, then I'll use heavier weight. If I'm still not 100% recovered, but I'm close enough where I can still get the workout, I'll go higher volume. So really that's how I split these up. I'll run this program for about 3 or 4 weeks, and then I'll change things around, and I'll run that for another 3 or 4 weeks. Really I like to just keep a lot of the body guessing what's going on, and I like to keep things that I'm not adjusting to. So I like to constantly be changing things up and constantly keep the body guessing, because I feel that's where the growth happens. I don't want to get stagnant where I'm just going through the motions. And plus it's fun to change the workouts around. So with that said, enjoy the video. Again, this is the alternate pull workout. We're going to focus on the back and the biceps here. So stay tuned and check it out, and we'll catch up afterwards. Alright, so I started things out with the barbell row, adding an extra set in from last time and going a little bit heavier. It depends. Some workouts I'll start out with more of a cable movement or a couple cable movements to kind of get the muscle stretched and blood into the muscle and pre-exhaust it a little bit. But this time I'm doing it in reverse order, so I'm starting out with the barbell. I'm going to kind of pre-exhaust the muscle and do my rowing movements when my strength's at its highest and my energy's at its highest. And then after that, I'll move into the cables, just kind of stretch the muscle out and pump some more blood in. So I'm focusing on good form, moderate weight, and just making sure that I'm keeping form in check and also getting a good squeeze. As you can see, I'm not wearing wrist wraps. I use them sometimes. Just depends on what I'm feeling. Sometimes I feel like I don't want them on and I just want to work on my grip strength. And today was one of those cases where I just didn't feel like wearing them. You know, in my full body workout, when I go extra heavy, I'll bring those out and use those. But as you can see, it's very controlled. I'm getting good reps in, and I'm getting a good contraction at the top. After the barbell row, which is a wider grip, I'll go into the lat pull down, also keeping a wider grip, just to kind of work it at a different angle, keeping the same grip distance between hands. So once again, the muscle's already been pre-exhausted, it taxed a little bit, and now I'm going in and getting some squeeze and getting some blood in there after it's already been used. So we do have a little bit of a lean from the tower that I use. It's just how it is. I'll probably get a new one ordered at some point that's a little bit more stable. But for now, it does everything I need. I'm kind of adjusting my adjusting my sitting position to make sure that bar is coming exactly where I need it to hit. And again, we got a stack of weights that I got to keep out and keep an eye on, just to avoid injury. So I'll go 4 sets at 10 to 12 on these, adding an extra set from last time, and focusing on that 12 rep range in the first couple of sets, and then kind of working my way down towards 10 as the weight gets heavier and things progress. So these workouts I kind of like to start with the wide grip on both items, the free weight and the cable, and then transition into more of a narrow grip or a closer grip, as we'll see in the next exercise. So as you can see, we're focusing on form, getting a good contraction, and trying to just make it work considering the setup that I have. You gotta spend a little extra attention to detail to make sure you avoid the injury. This is an instance where I do miss the lat pull down machine and not having to worry about anything other than moving the weight. Okay, and then I will switch back into a free weight exercise, and this is I'm trying to basically recreate kind of an assisted T-bar row, but I'm using dumbbell for double incline row. Um, Again, I'm changing my grip. I'm going for a close neutral grip compared to the barbell row, which is that wider outer grip. So focusing on the squeeze here, getting good reps, and really just making sure that my form's intact and I'm kind of taxing the muscle. And I'll do 4 sets of 8 to 12. First couple of sets will hit the 12, and then I'll add weight into the stacks and then get down to that 8 rep range. So I build these dumbbells out of weight plates, so there is a little bit of inconvenience between sets having to add weight on, but that's why we're going a little bit heavier to kind of use that time for more recovery between sets. And then I will move into a close grip pull down, kind of following that same pattern of a wide free weight to a wide cable to a close grip free weight to a close grip cable. So I'm kind of working that same grip, just at a different angle. Working on that thickness of the back. So we're using a 10 to 15 rep range, going with a little bit heavier weight and adding an extra set because I did have extra time today. Doing about 1.5 to 2 minutes between sets. This was actually one of the better back workouts that I've had in a long time. So just kind of keeping an eye on everything, making sure that that weight stack doesn't go astray. And as again, you can see the lean, I'm still positioning my body to where I'm getting that squeeze exactly where I need it, trying not to focus on the leaning tower. Kind of trying to parallel it, as you can see, with my angle in relation to the bar. So this will be kind of the last exercise, focusing on back, and then I'm going to go to more of upright row, rear delt type movements. Then I'll move into an upright dumbbell row. I'll do 4 sets of 10 to 12. The back's already pretty taxed at this point, so now I'm just trying to get those rear delts and just kind of squeezing some of those out just to keep, the full profile and hit all the different muscle groups. Yeah, this is a very high volume day. Maybe in the future something I could do is probably take the volume down, maybe split this up a little bit differently, but I wanted to do everything today. I was feeling good, so I just kept going. So I'll do 4 sets of 10 to 12 dumbbell. I've done these with barbells before, but I just don't get the same squeeze that I get as with a dumbbell. And then sometimes I'll sub this out and do shrugs. Alright, so we're getting towards the end here, and my muscles are taxed, my energy level is dropping. So I'm deciding to superset things and use lighter weights just to avoid injury and also make sure I'm getting the most out of the workout, as I know my energy levels and my fatigue is kicking in. So I'll do a rear delt fly superset with a face pull, targeting the rear delts. Just getting a nice free weight squeeze and then something with cables. Again, as you can see, I'm getting a nice lean in there and trying to work those rear delts. Another thing would be great would be like in the gym, like a rear delt pec deck, or anything really with cables, just to get a good squeeze at the end there. So I'll do 3 sets of 12 to 15. So because I am doing a superset, I'll take my sets down by 1. And get a nice good squeeze, a nice light manageable weight, really make sure I'm working the muscle and focusing on keeping that form. Starting to lose it a little bit towards the end. Things are starting to get heavy. fatigue is starting to kick in. But I really did have a great workout. I'm feeling very pumped, and the muscles have worked very well. So we hit the back muscles, we hit the rear delts, and then finally, to wrap things up, my last portion of this workout, I'm going to do a superset of alternate dumbbell curls. And then, I'll do that. I'll do alternate dumbbell curls, and then we'll do a finishing bicep superset. So just gonna do some old school alternate dumbbell curls, 3 sets of 10 to 12, and then the last set I'll do a drop set. So really focusing on a good squeeze using a moderate weight, and this is just an old school great exercise, been around forever. So I'll do 3 sets on arms just because these arms have been worked the whole entire time thus far. So we'll go kind of finish out the reps here at the end. And I still am considering adding an arm day aside from the push and pull, just to really focus on the arms, just because the main issue is that they're always getting targeted when they're completely fatigued. Whereas, there might be something to gain by having a fresh set of energy and doing them as their own workout. Alright, so that was it for the alternate pool workout, or the B-Day pool workout. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I think it's a solid workout considering it's done in a garage. And you don't need a lot of equipment. Really just got to hit the basics and focus on good form, and really focus on what you're doing and give it a lot of effort, and you'll see growth. So again, if you like the videos, comment, subscribe. I would really appreciate that. So the next video that I'll be posting will be my full body day. Typically I do a compound movement for every body part, and I do this instead of the second leg day, because primarily when I'm in my garage, the main leg movements that I have would be squats and deadlifts. So I do those, and then in addition to that, I do the heavier lifts at lower reps, just focusing on strength and throwing in some strength day. So I call it my full body strength day. That's every 7 to 10 days. So that's what we'll be posting next. Check it out. Let me know what you think. And again, we'll see you next time. Thanks.